Yo, KINGEARNER coming to you guys live and direct. Make sure you go follow me at Instagram at KINGEARNER and the number 1. And make sure when you follow me there that you get an understanding that I got the honorable CMOS soup. I know I gave it to y'all, gave y'all understanding what CMOS do to the inner body. 92 of the 102 minerals your body is made of. Cleanses those cells. Give your body ample opportunity to rumble back, whatever it is. The honorable CMOS soap. I have soap with sweet peas in it. I have soap with beetles in it. What we call it beets. I used to call it beetles coming up. I got soap with the honorable raw frankincense in it. But all of my soaps have CMOS in it. So make sure y'all get with me. If you want $50, I give you a double up. You want $100, I give you a double up. You want a $200 worth, I give you a double up. Whichever way you want to carry it, make sure you go right to my Instagram right now. DM me, KINGEARNER, I want the honorable soup. I'm going to send a cash app. You send that, leave your address, email number, and it goes right to you. Well, we ain't going to cut no corners here. Tonight I want to speak on Max B and his dishonor. His co-defendant been trying to reach out for me for some time now. And I just was kind of ignoring it because I'm not going to lie to y'all. I thought to myself, maybe this guy's a guy who is just a little bitter and know of Max B and just, saying these things. But I'm noticing a lot of people from New York aren't paying him attention. The reason why they aren't paying him any attention because they don't want to stand on that. See, and that's what we get out here. See, everybody's a rat, or people point rat, or this person sold out his friends and things of this nature. But when it's time to be truthful, those that have the strength to make sure guys like him don't go further in his act won't speak up because they are scared and they're feared. And I want to say this to you guys, youngins. It's a lot of y'all doing that now in these times. I'm going to tell you what I once heard an old timer say. Everybody has a match. Once you get an understanding of that, the things that you do, you'll humble yourselves and watch how you do them because you'll realize that certain things you just can't do and be a part of the streets. Certain things you can't do, even if you was a part of the streets and you want to get away from them, you still can't do things like help recycle crime and point individuals out. Because what happens is you become a cop. No matter what you change in your life, you should be the ample opportunity for a police officer to come to you and say to you, I know you're not going to tell on your fellow people. I know you got your own people. Please correct this, correct that. We don't want to have to do it. And if we begin to correct these things without turning our younger brothers and sisters over to them and correcting it ourselves, I think things will be better because we have more youth that don't have cases, felonies where they can't get their firearms when they're 21 years old to protect their lives and their family lives. And that's an amendment. That's something that's a person should, be able to do. When you lose all your rights when you throw it away. And youngins, it's the Max B's, the ones who claim to be the toughest, the strongest, the roughest, the ones who always want to be on the front line acting like a gangster. Always be the one that, raw. And then when it's time to be a gangster, they never show up. They never keep their honor intact. I have an honorable video that I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm not going to sit up here and speak on that situation too much because guess what? The only part I care about is if he's solid or if he's not. Because if he's solid, I get to tell the youngest, look, take from him. Because at the end of the day, he's telling you the truth. But if he's not solid, I get to tell the youngest, don't pay attention to him. He's a guy who would teach you a class of doing the right things, but then offer you something negative when the class is over. We got to be mindful of how we help the people. And we want to make sure that everybody get their just due when it comes to honor being intact. And I'm pretty sure that if Gina Conway could come on my show, she can give a whole story about Max B being of dishonor. I heard Jim Jones know a lot about it too. I heard he called Jim Jones while the folks was in his face And Jim Jones said to him, why the hell are you talking to them? I don't know how true it is. I'm just giving you what I've been given by some honorable sources. Individuals that I can say, I should be able to take for him, because I've seen a lot of New Yorkers say, yo, that guy is solid. So we're going to tune in, let it unravel. I'm not doing anything until the people give me an understanding. Where do you want his honor at? On the moon? Where do you want his honor at? Stuck somewhere in the Sahara Desert with all of those of dishonor? Or would you just rather KINGEARNER to skip this one and not go too deep in it and allow his co-defendant to do what he's going to do? Because at the end of the day, my goal is to stop the recycling crime. Section A is for the individuals that get locked up back and forth, but their only way out is what? Hey, I got to get out a free card. I'm going to tell this, tell that, tell this. That's not manly. Section B is for individuals like me. Stop recycling crime. Individuals that done most of their time in prison and came home and said, you know what? I'm going to change up my lifestyle, and I'm going to get it young as the truth, and I'm going to rebuild what I once destroyed without becoming a stool pigeon. I'm KINGEARNER from the Honor Your Life camp. Little midget, come here. Come here. Come here. Much later until POO SIMS gives the honors of how dishonorable you are, and then I'll let the people tell me how far your honor should be snatched. KINGEARNER live and direct. Tune in. CMOS Soap, the best there is. Beats. Got beats running through it. Peas. We got an honorable situation. Raw honey. I mean, whatever CMOS y'all want, man. And it come in a soap form. KINGEARNER got it. Live and direct. Pounds of raw CMOS also on sale right now. Hit my DM. It's $100. Hurricane season is right now. The lowest I go is $80 because I have that honorable raw CMOS gold. KINGEARNER live and direct. Yo, this is KINGEARNER coming to you guys live and direct. I want for people to pay attention to what I'm about to allow you to listen to. We all can understand that it's kind of hard for us to get recordings and things of this nature with people from jail. The real POO SIMS is speaking against Max B, not allegedly, because I read the paperwork a few times, but putting Max B as a rat and him giving up Gina Conway. It's more to this, so please, let's get an understanding, man. The goal is to help the youngins get an understanding that we must stop recycling crime. You do a crime, you get caught for it, you got to stand trial for it. If you lose, guess what? You got to take on your own responsibility and keep your head up as a man. And guess what? That man can never point back at anyone and say, listen, this, that, or the third, because guess what? You're guilty as everyone else. Do your time, come home from jail, rebuild what you once destroyed. Here's POO SIMS speaking against that dishonorable mutt, Max B.
If you remember, time when I done it, everybody started giving me other paperwork. Like, no, this is that's somebody lying. So when you gave it to me again yesterday, I laid down on it. I said, this boy ain't lying to me about this shit. It's Max B's a rat. It looks like one though.
Yeah. Now, look, I ain't come to play games, but look, this is what I'm telling you. That's why I ain't got nothing to hide, my nigga. I'm keeping it 1,000. Like I said, I've been put this shit out, okay? You know what I'm saying? Niggas was trying to sweep it under the rug. That's why I told you, give me the address. You know what transcripts look like. You know everything, man. I can't make this shit up. If you want to, we could get on the phone together, call Bergen County Courthouse. I'll order them for you again, however you want to do this. This shit is the real deal. All them niggas out there, I see a lot of niggas. One nigga I was fucking with, I was going to fuck with, I should say, was the nigga Gully TV. Because somebody told me to holler at him, my man. So, all right, cool. So what happened was, look, I sent them a little bit of the paperwork. At first, I had the paperwork. I said, yo, come get it. That was supposed to be a plan. My people is in New York. I'm from New York. I ain't even from out here in Jersey. I don't know nobody out here, nothing. So I said, look, I'm sending it to my peoples in New York. They got it. You got to go pick it up. Look, you ain't even got to do all that. Take the pictures on the phone. Tell them to send it to me like that or email or whatever. Okay, cool. So I got the person that's doing it for me, they ain't really on the technology. This is my aunt, you know what I'm saying? So what she doing is she doing what I tell her to do. So I said, look, take a little bit, send it to him. I told him, make sure that you got it and it's readable and everything is good. Then I'll send you the rest of it. But I ain't gonna have her go through all of that and it's no good and then she gotta do this shit over. You know what I'm saying? I can't have my aunt keep doing this. She doing me a favor.
Question, bro. And we appreciate your aunt. Because a lot of people don't have people while they're in prison, man. You know, so that's honor, number one. For her to be out here, to be able to show you love, show you honor, and be on point. And I want the youngins to really pay attention to this shit because at the end of the day, when you be down, man, motherfucker don't have nobody but somebody like your aunt that love you. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that, right? Because if you listen to my post, this is exactly what I'm saying in my joint, King. This is exactly what I'm saying. I want these young niggas to know what's going on. I ain't just you when you hear me, I ain't on there screaming, yelling, angry. None of that. I don't pay attention to the comments, none of that. I ain't worrying about none of that. I'm telling these young niggas like, yo, this ain't what it is. I understand I want to listen to this guy's music. I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm just giving you the facts. Because since I've been down here myself, I done ran into a couple young niggas, and they told me, like, yo, look me dead in my eye, King, and told me, yo, I fuck with Max and I fuck with Dipset Heavy. Them niggas fucked up. My life got fucked up because of them. Because they was influenced over this music and the stuff that they saying. They don't know these people. So they don't know none of these people. These niggas went to school, played ball. They was good people. I'm not talking bad about them. I'm just stating the facts. So now if a nigga don't know in other states and these young niggas is listening to these people and they looking up to these people, then they thinking this shit that Mac talking about the case, yeah, I got the case, I ain't no paperwork on me, this, that, and the third, I do what I want. Nah, cool, you want to listen to the music, that's for entertainment purposes. But this is the real deal. So you niggas getting caught up in shit and then when they hit the fan, you like, oh, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So I'm trying to steer the young niggas away from that and let them know it's just music, man. Take it for entertainment.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
So that's my whole message. That's
we gotta do more, but listen, I appreciate you bringing it to me.
What's that?
I'm gonna put it out
there. Y'all? Oh, yeah, I hear you. My bad, King. What you say?
I appreciate it. You bringing it to me. I'm gonna put it out here. I'm gonna let the people understand. We ain't really looking for no verifications. And we want dudes to stop dying on that state. We can't even add this because this shit ain't rats. This guy's a rat.
Nah, they ain't.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
I was keeping it on him because I ain't even want to take the focus off and then people would be screaming, yo, nah, this, that, he talking about that, and I'm going to keep the focus solely on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to call you right back because it's hanging up. I'm going to call right back.
All right.